Welcome back. The Minnesota State football team is heading to the region championship to take on the Ferris State Bulldogs. I'm Rob Clark, joined alongside Edmund Ocansey. Edmund, just how special is this run, especially having been able to experience this last year as well?
I always take going to the playoffs and never take it for granted, because a lot of teams, as soon as the regular season ends, they kind of got to turn their equipment. So I've been very fortunate for every year I play college football to go to a playoff. So something I always hold dearly.
You mentioned turning in equipment. How fun is it to be able to suit up with these guys and still, take part in the practices and everything leading up to these games for a couple more weeks?
Yeah, me being a senior, the end's very near whether we keep winning, but there's always an end point, but the end point is hopefully after the championship when we win. But, I just take these moments where I can just be around my guys, whether it's in the locker room, just lifting, and then in the training room, just always taking advantage of, just being with my guys because, it's not going to be there always.
In the second round against UIndy, you have that interception to seal the win for the Mavericks. Just when you pick that ball off, just what's kind of going through your head?
Well, really just get out of bounds, end the game. because Sam, he didn't want to end the game for us. So he's really the one that got me the opportunity for that pick. But, yeah, just doing, like I said, just doing my job, just keeping everything under me, and then, just wait for their mistake to capitalize off of it.
And what does it really take for, this group to not let the moment get too big?
Just us as a team, the coach kind of pushes into our head early that he kind of give us the whole team's accolades and things. And with Ferris State, we just can't get too nervous or anything because they're obviously a very good football team. But you just got to treat them just like anyone else because when you start to look at them any different, that's when people start to hide in their boots. But you just got to come out hard and just show them why we're here as well because we're in the same spot. One of the only two teams for the last 2 years to be in the Elite Eight. So we're just like them for really.
Teams have been able to force a lot of turnovers this entire season. When you look at facing offense like Ferris that averages over 50 points per game, how key are those turnovers in a matchup like this?
Yeah, we've been doing a great job of turnovers all year, but to just cut those drives very short and give the ball back to offense as they've been doing a good job controlling the pace of the game, that really helps get them going and get their offense cooled down. So just to capitalize after mistakes, like I said earlier, is just really big to keep them not warmed up and not in a groove.
As a senior, are you enjoying these moments?
For sure. Every day I wake up, I just take everything in. I just, put all my electronics down, just look around the locker room and just, enjoy the little things, like just being with my teammates, just always taking it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much.
That'll do it for this week's edition of Maverick Insider. We'll see you next time.